Hello students, how are you all? I hope you must be fine. So this is chapter number 13 and this is video number 1 and the chapter name is Emperor Akbar. So chapter number 13, Emperor Akbar. So in this chapter we are going to study about Akbar. Who was Akbar? What was his administration? What were the places where he conquest and what kind of ruler he was. Okay, so in previous class we all discussed about the medieval period. Okay, so in that medieval period only this Mughal period also came, and in that Mughal period one of the most greatest ruler was Akbar the Great. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about him only. He was one of the greatest ruler among the Mughal emperors. He was the greatest ruler in the whole Mughal empire. And over here you can see this picture present in this slide. This is Akbar, and his full name was Jalaluddin Akbar. Akbar the Great, it was said because he was the greatest ruler among the Mughal Empire. In the Mughal Empire, he was the greatest ruler, Akbar the Great. And also his full name was Jalaluddin Akbar. So now in this video we will come to know about Akbar, where he was born, then who was his father, then what were the conquests, administration, what were the important buildings that he built up, how did he conquer. So regarding these things we will just understand in this video. And yes, one more thing, whatever is written in this video given in these slides, you have to copy it down in your copy itself. I hope it is clear to you all. As I said that he was the greatest ruler among the Mughal Empire. So he was born in Umarkot in Pakistan. Now it is in Pakistan. So he was born in Umarkot and his full name was Jalaluddin Akbar. And his time period, the time period of his leadership in Mughal period was from 1556 CE. Okay, he became the ruler of Mughal Empire in 1556 CE at a very young age. At the age of 13 only, he became the ruler of Mughal Empire. He was a very brave person. He was a brave and even courageous person. So Akbar was very kind ruler also, and also his time period for his leadership was 1556 to 1605. Okay, 1556 to 1605, and his father name was Humayun. Humayun was also a great person. He was also a great ruler, but not like Akbar. Akbar maintained each and everything. He noticed even his people who were present in his kingdom. He also noticed what is happening surrounding his area. So that's why it was named as a greatest ruler. So his father was Humayun, and when he was very small only, this Akbar, he was at the age of 13 only, he used to know how to play with swords and all. And his tutor was Bairam Khan. Bairam Khan name also, it is very famous in history. Bairam Khan. He was also this person who helped Akbar to upgrade his leadership. And this Akbar's wife was Jodhabai. Okay, over here in this picture also you can see, I have just posted over here this one, that this lady over here, she is Jodhabai and she belonged to Rajputs. Here Akbar, he doesn't have created any discrimination regarding any of the religion. He respected all the religions. It was equal for him. He respected all the religions in an equal way. So he married to his wife, he married to a Rajput lady and she was named Jodhabai. Then we will come to know about what were the conquest, Akbar conquest. How did he expand his empire? Empire, whole throne, how did he expand? So here Akbar conquest, you can see over here, there one more, I have posted this picture over there, that is the places where Akbar has conquest the places. Akbar has conquered the places, taken over under his control. These were some of the places in the picture given over there in the slide. Some of the places. Some of the places was here like Chittor, Malwa, Ranthambore, Gujarat. These were some of the places. He fought with Rajputs also in North India. And Rajputs also means the Rajputs were a very brave and courageous leader. But in spite of that, he defeated to Rajput and he won that area also. So he defeated some of the rulers like Malwa, Chittor, Gujarat, Bihar, many of the areas he defeated them and he won them, and these places were under his control. So you can see, so at the very young age only, he has conquered so many places in India. He has conquered so many places. That is why it is said that Akbar was the greatest one. So, and later on what happened when he fought to Rajputs, then he married to a Rajput princess also, which was named as Jodhabai. So next we will talk about Akbar as a ruler, as an administration, what kind of administration he was having. So Akbar as a ruler. Akbar was the greatest ruler in Mughal Empire. He was kind ruler. He was fond of music. He loved music a lot. He has kept lots of musicians. He has kept lots of musicians in his darbars. He helped people a lot. He removed all the taxes which was implemented during that time. When this about taxes, he was not aware of taxes which was taken in his kingdom only. When he came to know, as soon as possible he came to know, then he just removed all the taxes, and those people who were taking the taxes, he gave them means he sent them to the prison, and they were awarded, and they were also sentenced to jail. So these people, Jalaluddin Akbar, he was a very kind person. He always helped people in different ways. He respected them also in every aspects. He was a very good listener also. He liked people listening, what people are saying, what is their problem. He liked it. You can see over here in the picture, there Akbar is sitting on his throne, and all the darbaris are coming with their problems, and they are requesting him, and each problem was solved in that darbar. It was not like Akbar denied it, that he will not listen, he doesn't have any time. He solved everyone's problem, and he was an excellent administrative system. His management was excellent one. He divided his empire into small parts called subas. Small groups it was divided, and each subas was having their own leaders. Every group was having one leaders. So yes, this was it, and in that there was it was also said, and it is also mentioned also, that Akbar was having 9 gems, means 9 ministers. He was having in Akbar's court, he was having 9 ministers, which helped him a lot. And one of his favorite minister was Birbal. Birbal was a very intelligent, funny person. Very intelligent, clever, funny person. And Akbar always heard whatever he said. He always heard his views and respected his views. Birbal was one of them. And then like this only his throne was continued, and then during Akbar time, in his own time, he built lot of buildings also, which is a memorable one. Now also if you visit to Agra, Delhi, then you can see those monuments which is very famous now also. So I'm just showing you those pictures. Okay, these are some of the pictures and some of the buildings built by Akbar. These are some of the buildings which are built by Akbar. Number one, you can see that is this one. This one is your Agra Fort. This is your inside view. This is the inside view of Agra Fort. It is the most beautiful one. Means if you visit to Agra, then you should go to Agra Fort. It is a very big palace. And then this is Diwane Khas. Second one picture. This one. This is Diwane Khas. Here, over here, Akbar come and sit there, and all the darbaris, all the people who have lots of problems facing, they come over there in this Diwane Khas, and then Akbar try to solve their problems. So it was specially for his courtiers. It was specially for Akbar's courtiers, the darbaris. Then it is this one, it is Buland Darwaza in Fatehpur Sikri. Fatehpur Sikri Buland Darwaza, one of the biggest door. One of the biggest door. So this is Buland Darwaza. It is present in Fatehpur Sikri. It is away from Agra, I think 2 hours. Away from Agra. 2 hours. Fatehpur Sikri. This is also a very beautiful monument, you can say. Monument or building, you can say, yes. Inside it, many of the shops are there. So this was also constructed by Akbar with red stone, marbles, white marbles. It was constructed. And the last one, this one. This is Akbar Tomb, where Akbar was buried. This particular picture belonged to Akbar Tomb, where Akbar was buried. His last rites was done. Last rituals was done. So these are some of the pictures, and yes, this was about Akbar the Great. It is a very small chapter, and whatever it is given in the video, please write it in your copy itself. These are some of the important points which is important for exam purpose also. Okay, thank you. So I hope you just watch this video and learn from it. Okay, thank you.